This is the YouTube algorithm explained to a literal 5-year-old. And if you don't know who I am Sudan, and I've made a channel that's hit 1.8 million subscribers within like 2 weeks. Like, as you can see, just look at the graph. We started in summer and just look at that insane amount of subscribers. So I do know what I'm talking about in this video. All right, so the first thing is, what is the YouTube algorithm? All right, the YouTube algorithm is the way YouTube pushes out videos and recognizes videos. So this is how every one of your favorite creators get noticed. Bolton, Kalis, Mr. Beast, they all own the YouTube algorithm because they understand the game and they know what they're doing. First, imagine YouTube as a giant toy store. There is infinite options, and you so happen to like dinosaur videos. So YouTube has an AI that pushes videos into the feed. So how this AI decides what to push into the feed is YouTube notices if you watch the whole video. YouTube notices if you interacted with the video. YouTube notices if you watch another video just like that. If you did any of these actions, then you're probably going to be recommended more videos about dinosaurs. But imagine you go to watch a video about dinosaurs and after 5 seconds, you literally click off immediately. And not only will YouTube think you do not like dinosaurs, but YouTube will also mark that video as uninteresting, limiting the performance on that video. So if you don't know how the YouTube algorithm basically works, like it gives it an initial push and it pushes it out to, let's say, your subscribers. It could be 100 people, right? And if those 100 people don't like the video, or a percent of the 100 people do not like the video, then YouTube will not push the video further because obviously the video is uninteresting and it's a money game. You have to understand that YouTube is not going to push the video to people if they understand they won't watch it, because they want them to stay on the app as long as possible and they want to make as much ad revenue as possible. But it's even worse if a person that likes dinosaur watches your video for 5 seconds, then that just shows only your video is uninteresting because the person obviously likes dinosaurs. Notes that you should be taking right now is what people click, how long they watch for, if they interact, if they watch more videos after. And I bet your question is, how can you trick the YouTube algorithm? Unfortunately, there is no way to trick the algorithm, but there are ways you could take advantage of it. First, if you struggle on low average view duration, then try using more innovating ideas. Nothing too far from what works, but nothing too close to what's not. As you can see, this is a 2-minute AVD, which is not bad. It just depends how long the video is. This video was actually 17 minutes, so this is really bad in my opinion. And an advice I got from my mentor is don't try swimming upstream, but try flowing down with it instead. That basically means don't stray too far from the idea. Don't think fully outside the box, but don't stay in the box. So you don't want to jump out the box fully, but you just want to make like a little room in the box for yourself, if you understand that. Big mistake people make when finding ideas to be more innovating is they try copying from the biggest creators. Copying a video from Mr. Beast is unfortunately never going to work for you because he's just that big, and why watch you when I could watch Mr. Beast? That never works. The creator also has a huge fan base that will literally watch whatever they put out. So try copying from someone with a lower sub count and a less loyal fan base, because then their idea is pulling views for their idea and not for the person. The best way to do this is to use vidIQ. I was going to go ahead and show you a way I use vidIQ. So you can just go ahead and search up Roblox. And obviously it's going to pop up all these different videos. What you're going to do is click a vidIQ here and sort it by sub count. All right. Lower the sub count. I'd say like 20,000. And then obviously the view count, you're going to just put it like somewhere where you want to be, like 50,000. All right. Then you could do shorts or you could do long form and just go ahead and spam load more videos. And then you're going to see videos here. Like this is a short video. So obviously other creators, let me just go ahead and up this real quick to 52,000. All right. That's not too shabby. Okay. As you can see, there's other creators. They're like popping up, but like they're disappearing. I think I got to spam it a little bit. Look, 200,000 views from someone with 25K subs. It's a short form. So I don't know if you guys want to do shorts, but shorts is also really good if you get really big in it. All right. You can make a lot of money. We just had another person, but I think they barely like are out the subscriber count. That's why I deleted it. But look, another short form content by somebody with 65K subs. Usually I set it at 100,000 because people with 100K subs, as much as subscribers as you think they have, their fan base isn't that loyal. So you could still copy from someone with 100,000 subs. I'm just saying, don't copy what's from someone with like 1 million subscribers, because you're most likely not going to pull as much views as them. But basically what I do is I set up an auto clicker and I just click here and I come back in like 10 minutes. And then I just look through all the video ideas and figure out what I want to do. All right. So we already figured out how to get video ideas. Now, if you struggle with low CTR, then you need to add a wow factor. A wow factor is something never seen before or something people know is possible but never tried it. A popular example of this are myth videos. So look at this. Stefan here did, I busted 50 rivals myth videos and it was 5-5. Obviously, to beat rivals, you have to go first to 5, right? But both of them got 5 and the game ended in a draw. This is a wow factor right here. This right here is also glitched. Wow factor. All their thumbnails here for myth videos especially is a wow factor. They always have something that doesn't look real. And as you can see, this guy right here, Zark, I'm pretty sure he just copied Stefan's thumbnail. Yup, and just made it better. Look at that. Overtime. That was a really good idea. That is a really good idea. But do you see, everyone here is adding wow factors, and that's how you get a higher CTR, even if nobody knows your channel. Like K right here, he's always gonna pull a high CTR because K is just known for making good videos. Second thing, don't make your thumbnails too clustered. Only have three elements. Simplicity is crucial in YouTube right now because everything is so overcrowded and over the top. As you can see right here, Mr. Beast has like 3 elements in this thumbnail. He has him, he has the people, which is him and the girl, supposed to be the ex and the boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend. And then we have the day they're on day 28. And obviously they're raggedy, and it's very simple. You could just tell it's very simple, and you could tell what the video is about. Also, these videos have 3 wow factors. I mean, they have 3 elements. As you can see, we have a guy riding the rocket and then text. Simple as that. The background doesn't really matter for this, but there's 3 factors. This video only has 1. See, the most simplistic ideas get the most views. Like something with a crazy amount of stuff on it, it's probably going to get less views. I'm trying to find any. Literally none is going to be here because it's all simple stuff because they know what works. Yeah, so there's going to be nothing here that's going to be just overly clustered. And if it is overly clustered, then it's not going to get any views. Especially this guy right here. Very simple videos, 2.4 million views. Only text, bro. That is crazy. Big tip I use is asking my friend to explain my thumbnail, and if they can't guess it within the first 30 seconds, then I scrap the entire idea and I just make an entirely new thumbnail. 3.6% is really low depending on the impressions, obviously, but you want to aim for a little higher. The golden amount, I'm pretty sure, is like 9 to 11%. That is really good in my opinion, at least for me. I know a lot of other people, they have like 20%. It is insane. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to be aiming for. Now we will focus on the first 30 seconds of your video. Please never include like and subscribe in the first 30 seconds because that is going to get the person to click off. And to get the idea across and match the energy of your video. The bad thing I see a lot of big creators do, and a lot of smaller creators do also, is they don't act the emotion. So let's say you get banned from a game. That's the whole idea of the video. You're supposed to actually be sad. You're not supposed to be like, today I got banned. No, you're supposed to be, today I got banned. You're supposed to lower your tone and understand the meaning of the video, like where you are in the video. And if you made $1 million, obviously you're gonna be like, I made $1 million, and not I made $1 million. Like, add the tone, match the tone. That's one of the biggest thing I see creators fail with. Your hook should be quick, and it's good to add a punishment to your hook and just the entire video as a whole. So for example, if I don't complete this challenge, then I have to jump in a pool with all my clothes on. This adds a reason for them to keep watching, because obviously a lot of people, they just want to see you in pain, unfortunately, but it gets the idea across and it gets you longer AVD, which results in more views, which results in you being in the algorithm more. Now we know what makes a good video, but how do you even get in the algorithm? Well, once you follow all these steps, you will automatically be pushed into the algorithm. Obviously, maybe not the first video, maybe not the second video, maybe not the first 10 videos, but if you just keep following these steps and keep getting better, you're going to be pushed into the algorithm eventually. All right. A big thing is to not switch niche, never switch niches, because YouTube cannot decide where to push you. If you keep going from football to Fortnite to Roblox, then YouTube cannot decide where to push you. And yes, even switching Roblox games could be a niche switch, because Roblox is such a big platform that the games are like separate from Roblox. For every small creator, I do recommend staying in one place and staying in one niche. For example, staying in Roblox Rivals or staying in Brainrot. Stay in one niche and don't expand more yet until you build that loyal fan base that will follow you everywhere. For example, someone with a loyal fan base is K. He uploads variety Roblox content. He'll upload a video on Brookhaven today and then one on Rivals in the next hour. And it's going to both get views because K has a loyal fan base and he's known to have good quality. And you're going to obviously go to someone that you know is going to guarantee you good quality. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. My Discord link will be in the description down below if you guys want to join, and you can learn how to succeed with others and just build your channel overall. Obviously, I said if you have friends, they could guess the thumbnail, but if you don't have friends, there's going to be some people you can meet in here. There's going to be people that could help you out. So I'm going to see you guys in another video. Peace out. This is the first video on the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe because we're going to be uploading more informational content. See you boys in another one. Peace out.